if you're doing well in any way, if you're doing well physically, doing well emotionally, doing well mentally, financially, socially, morally, there are two valid ways to feel. One is proud and one is grateful. And you can feel both of them at the same time. There is a way of feeling that is not valid to feel just based on you're doing well, and that's guilty. That's pity for others. But there is a place, a set of conditions that does qualify for feeling guilty, for feeling like you're doing something wrong, you need to do something differently. But that's not on the basis of you doing well. That's on the basis of you harming others. And you harming others and you doing well are not synonymous. In fact, there's this whole area over here where you're harming others by not doing well. In this area here, you're harming others and not doing well, so everyone is losing. In this area here, you're doing well and helping others, so everyone's winning, and there really is just no room for feeling bad. Feeling bad does not help anyone. Feeling bad exists over to the left and down here. So it's okay to feel bad. Your bad feelings can be informative, but they are not a substitute for doing the things that would be helpful to you and to other people. They do advertise themselves as being good for you and good for other people. But they only have the potential to be good for you and to be good for other people. And they are not good for you and other people in their raw form. In their raw form, they are mostly noise. And they need to be extracted, cleaned up, filtered out. The value, the signal, the meaning, the help that can be provided by negative feelings, by feeling bad, has to be filtered out, which we are not in a position to do when we are overwhelmed by those feelings. So what we need to do, and the purpose of this program, is to expand out beyond the feelings, get bigger than the feelings, put some distance between us and the feelings, so that we can see them more clearly. Because when they're up in our face, we don't have a good idea of their outline, their shape, their contour, their silhouette, their figure, their profile. We need distance. in order to see that well. And you get distance by doing things like talking about it, writing about it, sharing with other people, meditation, prayer, journaling, getting perspective. In short, identifying with something bigger than yourself. All of ourselves are contractions, contracted states, points of convergence. All of ourselves are convergence points. Bottlenecks. And so it's no wonder that we feel like life is soul crushing. We're crushed. Our soul is crushed by our body, by our thoughts. It's crushed by our physical circumstances, our emotional circumstances, our mental, financial, social, and moral circumstances. And so this program is designed to free our spirits, first and foremost, by using these words to remind each other of our birthright to be free and how often that is impinged upon and compromised by the capture and fragmentation of our intention. Our intention, our attention, our time, energy, attention, money. That's fragmentation. That's the opposite of integrity. And so fragmentation, sickness, pathology, illness, physical, emotional illness, mental illness, financial illness, social illness, moral illness, or toxicity or pathology, that hurts. That hurts us as well as those around us. And negative feelings are evidence of pathology. Pain is evidence of pathology after it's advanced to some considerable degree. So let us set our standards for how we feel and how our life goes higher. Let us set our standards for how each other's feelings and lives go higher. Let us get into each other's business rather than the common notion that people should mind their own business. All right. Hope that was interesting, informative, hopefully even transformative, and I'm very excited to continue the conversation.